and welcome to the NASCAR Camping Road Truck Series Strat 200 from Las Vegas. We start back here in 20th. As your leader is Ryan Repko in the 88, as he was on the pole. So now we're going to try to drive our way up through this field and try to win this race. So now we're up to 18th, going by Brett Holmes. Now we're going to get around Stuart Friesen and Jordan Anderson for 16th, as for a moment we are 4 wide. Now we are in the 15th, as we are going to get around the 15 of Tanner Gray. Now on the last lap of the stage, we're going to get around the 45 of Gracie Trotter for 14th. Then we're going to come through the finish stage in 13th, earning no stage points in this opening stage. Very disappointing. Now on the restart here in 13th, we're going to try to get up to the lead as Jack Wood on stage 1. So now we can get around Grant Finger and Lawless Allen. Now around 56 of Tyler Hill to get into the top 10. And then we're going to maybe pass for 8th by Tyler Ankrum and Derek Kraus. Here we're going to slide up the racetrack, drop back to 10th, lose some positions here, and we're going to try to get into the bottom here. And we're next to Grant Finger, really trying to get into the bottom, and oh, around goes Grant Finger, spinning back into the pack. Oh, and around goes Derek Kraus as well. And the two multiple crashes here in Las Vegas, Kraus in the wall and Finger in the wall. The caution will come out, and Jack Wood will sweep the stages here at Las Vegas. Now we restart back to 14th next to the 20 of Spencer Boyd. We're going to make a pass from 13th, fairly easily on him. Now into turn 1, we're going to get by Gracie Trotter and Lawless Allen for 11th. And now we're going to pass 99 and Daniel Dye to get into the top 10. As we continue to move through the field, we're now going to get into 8th by Tyler Ankrum and Tyler Hill. Now we are also going to drive from the 7th, going by the 38 of Thad Moffitt. Now we're going to go all the way up to 4th here, going by Ryan Repko, Austin Hill, and Matt DiBenedetto. We're even get up to the 3rd, going by Christian Eckes as well. 3 wide, crazy racing here in Las Vegas. Now with our momentum, we're going to charge in a 2nd by the 18 of Chandler Smith. Oh, he's going to get loose. He's going to hold on to it. Now, we're going to get back around us for 2nd, and the fight continues. And now here into turn 1, we will get back underneath to that Muff as he gets loose, and we will take the 2nd position back. And now, on the 15, we're going to take the lead away from the 21 of Jack Wood on the bottom. Then on lap 16, Austin Hill is going to be very slow on the racetrack for reasons we do not know. And he's going to drop all the way down the field. And Jordan Anderson is just going to give him a bump right there. And he'll continue to drop through the order. Something wrong on the 16 truck. I think he might be out of fuel. Lap 18, multiple cars are pitting because they don't have enough gas to make it to the end. And right now, we, many others, stay out on the racetrack to try to make it to the end. As now Chris Wright makes his way up into the top 10. Jesse Little's going to make his way up into 12th. Now here in the final lap of the race, we are going to come through to take the victory and win this Strat 200 at Las Vegas. As you're your winner, Matt DiBenedetto, your runner-up, Ryan Repko 3rd, Grant Finger 4th, Derek Kraus 5th, Stuart Friesen 6th, Haley Deegan 7th, Gracie Trotter 8th, Tanner Gray 9th, and Chris Wright rounds out your top 10. Jennifer Jo Cobb 11th, Jesse Little 12th, and then Chandler Smith, first the guys pitted, down to 13th, and Jack Wood 14th. Daniel Dye 15th, top 20 for Eckes, Thad Moffitt, Ernie Francis, Lawless Allen. Only 25 trucks on the lead lap. And Austin Hill, that problem's going to finish in dead last. Very rough for him. Yes, point standings after race number 3 of the season, we once again maintain a 10-point lead over Derek Kraus. Then Matt DiBenedetto in 3rd, Jack Wood in 4th, Chandler Smith in 5th, Haley Deegan 6th, Ryan Repko 7th, Christian Eckes 8th, Austin Hill 9th, and Tanner Gray rounds out your top 10 in points at the moment. Thad Moffitt, Tyler Hill, Daniel Dye, and Parker Chase just outside. Brady Fritz Jr. down 16th, Friesen 17th, Ankrum 18th. Tim Richmond all the way down to 28th for KBM. He is really struggling to start out his rookie season in the Camping World Truck Series. And now we celebrate in victory lane with the crew after a great victory here at Las Vegas. Fast lap of the race goes to 21 Jack Wood with a 31.844. Most laps led goes to Jack Wood. He led 14 laps on the day. On the move is Haley Deegan from 32nd to 7th, plus 25 positions on the day. And the tough break is going to go to the 60 of Austin Hills. Started 7th, finished 32nd, minus 25 positions on the day. The opposite of Haley Deegan. Now we head back to view the playoff grid. Now we're here to view the standings for the Truck Series. As I listed off the top 10 at the end of the race results, and so Thad Moffitt 7 points out, Tyler Hill 7 points out, Daniel Dye 9 points out of the playoffs, Parker Chase 10 points out, Chris Wright 21 points out. That is about your top 15 in the points here after just 3 races in the Camping World Truck Series season. The next race will be the VetFix 200 at Atlanta. And the burnouts have begun here at Las Vegas after our victory here in the Camping World Truck Series. We passed Jack Wood for the lead with just a few laps to go, and then drove away as somewhere as pitted. But we drove away, secured the victory here in Las Vegas to make it 3 in a row in the Camping World Truck Series. To keep the win streak alive to one Cessna Toyota. Now, up next, we'll have the Boyd Gaming 300 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And welcome to the NASCAR Xfinity Series, Boyd Gaming 300 from Las Vegas. We start back here in 20th, Brandon Brown on pole. He is your leader. Now here in lap 1, we're already getting ourselves up into 17th, going by Josh Berry and Colby Howard. Now we're going to drive up in the 13th around the 0 of Jeffrey Earnhardt after we got by the 10 of Landon Castle. And now the race is going to get real intense here on lap 2. We're trying to get by Riley Herbst, Carson Oswalder, and we get a lot of cars sideways, 4 wide all around the pack. And here we wash up the racetrack a little bit. Landon Castle loose, Carson Oswalder loose, and around goes the 16th Carson Oswalder, hard to the outside wall, into Jeremy Clements, and upside down, flipping onto the apron, contact from Clements, and no caution. We stay green as we make a pass for 5th here at Las Vegas. And Oswald will drop to the rear. And now we're going to get around the 11 of Justin Haley on lap number 3 to take the 4th position. And lap 4 we're going to finish the stage in 4th. That's Brandon Brown who wins stage 1. And Drew Dollar the top 5. Now back here, we pitted for fresh tires. The only person to do so at the end of stage 1. Now on the restart, make a little bit too much kind of setting here, and around goes Vinnie Miller into the back markers, but no one really spins out, so we stay green. Now lap 9, we're going to drive our way up to 20th on the new fresh tires as Brandon Brown continues to dominate this race. Then we're going to make pass for 16th on Ryan Vargas. Make a pass for 13th, going by Ben Rhodes, Sam Mayer, and Colby Howard. Now we're going to make a pass 5 cars for 8th, going by Bray Dinger, Allgaier, Josh Williams, Mark Redding, and Dustin Haley in one corner. Incredible pass there. Now we're getting to 6th, and now 5th as we pass Riley Herbst and Timmy Hill. And now we're going to pass Drew Dollar, Corey Hyman, Jesse Wuji, 3 Gibbs Toyotas to get all the way up into 2nd place. lap 13. The stage ran Brandon Brown sweeps the stages, barely holding off myself. And then it's Jesse Wuji, a couple others. Then on the restart, we're now past 68 of Brandon Brown, taking the lead here at Las Vegas. Now Brown will pass us back the next lap for the lead. We try to hold on, but it's not quite going to work. Now we're going to drop further back, the third on the restart. Now we're going to make a pass for second on the 18 of Drew Dollar on lap number 20. 23 laps later, we would go past 68 of Brandon Brown for the lead here in the final stage. Now lap 27, so we ended up having a caution, which caused us to have a restart. So we pitted for 4 fresh tires and half a can of fuel. So we drop all the way back to 17th. As Drew Dollar is your leader. And now as we try to charge our way up here in this overtime restart, we get the bottom of the 99, looking up too much. And around goes Josh Bullocky back into the pack. Colby Howard goes around, Quinn House wrecking, Josh Williams wrecking, the big one at Las Vegas, Bullocky upside down. Now we restart back in 11th. And double overtime. Drew Dollar leads now. Now we're going to be charging our way up into 8th here, going by Sam Mayer and Marco Andretti. Now we're going to get ourselves into 4th, going by Ben Rhodes, Timmy Hill, Riley Herbst, and the 7 of Justin Allgaier. Now we are going to get into 2nd, passing 68 of Brandon Brown, the 20 of Corey Heim. White flag, final lap presented by Credit One Bank. Drew Dollar in the 18 leading, myself in 2nd. And now we're going to take the lead away from the 18 of Drew Dollar on the last lap of the race. And after that, we would drive through to win the Void Gaming 300 at Las Vegas. So your winner, Drew Dollar, your runner-up. Brandon Brown 3rd, Corey Heim 4th, Justin Allgaier 5th, Riley Herbst 6th, Ben Rose 7th, Timmy Hill 8th, Marco Andretti 9th, Carson Postcard rounds out your top 10. Sam Mayer gets a decent finish 11th, Landon Castle 12th, Luigi 13th, Tony Bradinger 15th. Josh Berry, 35th, Justin Haley, 36th, both DNFing. Rough finishes for 2 playoff contenders right there. And now the point standings after 4 races, we now have a 39-point lead over the 18 of Drew Dollar. And Brandon Brown is in 3rd, Jesse Woody 4th, Carson Hosar 5th, Corey Heim 6th, Ben Rhodes 7th, Justin Allgaier 8th, Landon Castle 9th, Riley Herbst 10th, Josh Berry 11th, and Timmy Hill, currently your last driver in the playoffs, 12th. Jeremy Clements, Tony Bradinger, Anthony Alfredo, and Justin Haley just outside with Sam Mayer, who's up to 17th. And now we celebrate victory lane with the team after a great win here in Las Vegas for McQueen Motorsports. Fastest lap of the race was Jesse Wuji, 31.253. Brandon Brown led the most laps, seeing 21 laps. Very impressive drive from him. On the move, myself from 20th to 1st, plus 19 positions on the day. And the tough break is going to go to Justin Haley in the 11th. Started 5th, finished 36th, minus 31 positions. A rough day for Justin Haley. Now we're going to see the playoff grid when we come back from this short break. Now we are back to see the playoff grid. So we have 4 wins now, the most of anybody. As we list all the standings at the end of the race results. And so Jeremy Clements is 5 points below Timmy Hill. Tony Bradinger is 10 points out. Anthony Alfredo is 14 points out. Justin Haley 16 points out. And Sam Mayer is 21 points below the cut line. And after this burnout, we will have NASCAR Cup Series racing from the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. I will see you there. And the burnouts have begun here at Las Vegas Motor Speedway after our big win in the Void Gaming 300 here in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in a double overtime victory. Some late controversy on strategy and a late incident that caused double overtime that led us to the pass for the win on the last lap over the 18 of Drew Dollar. Now we're we're gonna burn it down. Have the NASCAR Cup Series Pennzoil 400 here from Las Vegas, and that should be an exciting race. And I will see you there at Pennzoil 400. And welcome to the NASCAR Cup Series Pennzoil 400 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. We start this race back in 17th, and Alex Bowman qualified on pole, so he is your leader. And so now we make it past our 16th around the 33 of Sheldon Creed here. And we also get a drive our way up to 14th by Kyle Busch and Brandon Jones, the 21. Then we get to the top 10 as we drove past Harrison Burton, Bubba Wallace, and Cole Custer. And our charge to the field can continue as we get around William Byron and Ty Gibbs for 8th. A little bit of contact there with Ty Gibbs. Then we would take the 7th position away from the 2 of Austin Cindric, and then we jump all the way into 5th here and now take 4th away from Alex Bowman, Ryan Preece, and Jimmy Johnson. Now we're going to go to 3rd, past the 16th Daniel Hemrick. We try to go high. Oh, we put him all hard in the wall for the 16th Daniel Hemrick. But we stay green and he recovers and keeps going. Now we're going to try to get here and back in the 3rd, but Jimmy Johnson goes around us on the outside. And we're going to go 3 wide for 2nd with Jimmy Johnson and Noah Gragson. We're going to pass Gragson for 3rd, but Johnson will hold on to 2nd. But now we're going to go back to the 8 of Tyler Reddick for 2nd. Now Jimmy Johnson, your leader, can we get around the 7-time champion? And on lap 4, we will take the lead away from the 7-time champion of Jimmy Johnson in the 25. On lap number 9, we come through to dominate stage 1 and win the opening stage here at Las Vegas. On lap number 10, we win stage 1. On lap 13 on the restart, we're back here in 3rd as Jimmy Johnson and Tyler Reddick jumped us off the pit road. And now we're going to go 3 wide, take the lead right back from Jimmy Johnson and Tyler Reddick, and then we would just dominate the rest of the stage en route to our stage sweeping on the day. On lap 27, Kyle Busch is going to take the lead from us. We're going to try to hold on to it, but we can't quite hold on to it for the moment. And then in the corner, make a little bit of contact and lose goes easy to Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch up the racetrack. What a save by Kyle Busch. Somehow doesn't wreck. An incredible save by Kyle Busch. And on lap 33, after a caution, we pit with 4 laps to go to take 4 fresh tires. Me and Casper are the only 2 to do so. So, in 4 laps, can we go from last to first? Let's see. So now we're back in 35th. We're going to go by Ryan Sieg and Ty Dillon. Now we're going to get into the top 30, going around Michael McDowell, Chris Buescher. We're going to get by Ty Gibbs as well. Now we're going to get the top 25, going by Logano, Chastain, Chase Briscoe, Todd Gilliland. On 34, we get around the 3 of Austin Dillon. And then we're going to get around Corey LaJoie and William Byron for 22nd. Get around Bowman and Keselowski to get ourselves in the top 20, and then go by the 29 of Cole Custer to get into 19th. Then we're going to get around Kyle Larson for 18th, Sheldon Creed for 17th, and Zane Smith to get into 16th. We're going to go 3 wide to take 14th from Bubba and Haley Deegan. Then we're going to go take 13th from Noah Gragson, as we are really charging through the field. Also, we get by Cindric and Suarez for 11th, and then we go by Chase Elliott to get into the top 10. As we continue to just fly through the field in these fresh tires, going by Christopher Bell, Kyle Busch, Daniel Hemrick, Ryan Blaney, Ryan Preece, Harrison Burton, now even Tyler Reddick to charge all the way up to 3rd, coming to the white flag. But it's Harrison Burton leading, Jimmy Johnson 2nd, myself in 3rd. Now white flag, final lap, then by Credit One Bank. Harrison Burton leading, but we're going to get by the 25 of Jimmy Johnson for 2nd here to turn 1. And also on the exit 2, we're going to take the lead away from the 20 of Harrison Burton on the last lap of the race. And now we come through to take the checker flag and win the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. Myself, your winner, Harrison Burton, your runner-up, Jimmy Johnson 3rd, Tyler Reddick 4th, Ryan Preece 5th, John Hart Nemechek 6th, Ryan Blaney 7th, Christopher Bell 8th, Daniel Hemrick 9th, and Kyle Busch rounds out your top 10. Top 15 for Zane Smith, top 20 for Custer. Bowman struggling 24th, Ty Gibbs 30th, Logano 31st. Joey Gase, Brandon Jones, and Eric Jones, your 3 DNFs on the day. And now the point standings after race number 4, we have a large 72-point lead over Tyler Reddick, and then is Cindric in 3rd, Creed 4th, Harrison Burton 5th, John Nemechek 6th, Ryan Preece 7th, Daniel Hemrick 8th, Bubba Wallace 9th, Noah Gragson 10th, Jimmy Johnson 11th, Christopher Bell 12th, Austin Dillon 13th, Eric Jones 14th, Kaz Grala 15th, and Ryan Blaney rounds out your playoff 16 at the moment. Kyle Busch, Daniel Suarez, Kyle Larson, and William Byron, the first 4 out. Logano still struggling, 26 points. Bowman still 33rd in the points. After 4 races, he's really going to need to step it up if he wants to make the playoffs this year. Now he's celebrating victory lane with the Pennsylvania 400 trophy and with our winning JR Motorsports crew after a great victory here at Las Vegas. Fastest lap goes to Harrison Burton with 31.146. Most laps led. We led the most laps, leading 28 laps. And on the move is going to go to John Nemechek. Started dead last, up to 6th, was 34 spots on the day. Very impressive drive from Nemechek. A tough break goes to Ty Gibbs. Started 3rd, finished 30th. Minus 27 spots for Ty Gibbs. Rough day for him. Now we go back to see the playoff grid. Now you're back to see the playoff grid. We are your points leader, and I list off the rest of the points, top 16 after the end of the race. And now Kyle Busch is 5 points out, Daniel Suarez 5 points out, Kyle Larson 9 points out of the playoffs, William Byron 12 points out, and Cole Custer 13 points out at the moment. And now we have, after this burnout, we will go to Phoenix for tomorrow's race. So I will see you after the burnout at Phoenix. And the burnout has begun here at Las Vegas after our great victory in the Pennsylvania 400. We made that last lap pass for the win on the 20th. Harrison Burton after paying for 4 fresh tires with 4 laps to go. It was a great strategy call, and it paid off perfectly for us as we now get our 4th win in a row and our 4th win on the season. Dominant streak continues. Now we're going to try to keep the dominant streak up next week at Phoenix, the Instacart 500. So I will see you at Phoenix in the next episode, everybody. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and have a good one.